Raise.
There's it.
He's going to raise, however. Making it $58,000 total. $43,000 more for Mike to call. This pot is up to 114 grand.
1,000.
No, but I'm thinking like 2,000 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd do whatever you guys want. I don't care. Mike, it's on you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No
Who's
problem.
it? Just you and I?
Just me
At
and
this
you.
point? Okay.
That must
do
mean you don't have
anything
D7.
That is true. I do not. I will give you that.
700.
Dwan flops trip tens, heads up against Baxter and leads right out. Baxter calls with tens and threes. And that's a bad card for Mike on the turn as he's made threes full of tens. Dwan checks to induce a bet, and that's exactly what he gets from Mike. He's going to raise it. 5,300 more for Mike to call. Mike has exactly what Dwan is hoping he has. And he's going to make the call, not giving Tom credit for tens full.
Is that 14?
Yep.
I call. You got it.
10-5. I had 10 deuce.
Yeah, the 3.
Wait.
Dwan makes a decent sized value bet on.
15.
Raise 1,500.
Again, blinds are 2 and 400 with a $100 ante. That's where they'll stay the whole time.
You're 250, right?
1,200 out there in every pot up for grabs. Oh, and here's big trouble for David Peat. He has flopped a king high straight, but Tom Dwan has the ace high straight.
Lost an extra 19,000 due to a bad read. It was a bad read. I lost an extra 19,000. I could have hit the hand though.
Pete's not going to slow play his hand as he leads out for 3,000. Tom Dwan is going to slow play, however, as he just calls in position. Guy ducks out of the way and we're heads up. The 9 on the turn is going to change things a bit.
I forgot what I had, Alan.
Biffer's going to check his hand now. He's only playing with the king for a king high straight.
It would have been nice to hit the hand though. I should have laid it down. God dang it. You might have bluffed me the first hand, deuce 5-6. You said you knew you had me beat, so I guess you did.
With a little over 11,000 in the pot, Durr reaches for chips and fires 7,300.
Had to be the very next hand, I think. 3 hands later.
Biffer just calls. And he's going to continue to play this safe, checking again to Durr. Over $25,000 out there now. And Durr's going to bet $17,600. Biffer is definitely not a fan of this situation. He's got to be pretty sure the best case scenario is chopping the pot.
8 no good. Tom, you know what time it is?
See, I flopped the straight.
Viffer desperately trying to get something from Tom Dwan, but it looks like he's gone flatline.
You buy the bottles if I call and I'm wrong? You buy the bottles tonight?
Nuts. I'll buy the bottles.
You buy the bottles? Nice man. That turn card for you.
You have 8-9, really?
King 9.
Are you serious? That's pretty dirty. It's a really bad turn card for me then.
Sound like hedge fund manager.
That's why I just
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to horn in on your job. Okay, I'm supposed to raise it up. What do I want to do here?
Dwan with another standard raise. He's got ace-queen suited.
No, 3,000. Let's do a little min raise.
Phil's in a bad way with ace-6 suited. He's re-raised the minimum to 3,000, and now Dwan is re-raised to 9,400.
Really? Okay, I don't think you have me beat, but you might.
He's got you better than beat, Phil. He's got you dominating.
Check it.
Neither player hits the flop. Phil checks, and Dwan checks behind him.
Check it.
Phil picks up the nut flush draw. Dwan pairs his queen. Both players have the gut shot straight draw, of course. Dwan checks in position a second time. Phil checks the river. Dwan fires out over $11,000.
What in the heck is going on here? Would you bluff with a deuce? I can't beat a deuce. Why would you even bluff with a deuce? I'll be so sick if I call him with ace high here and he shows me a deuce. What can I beat? I can beat 9-7, 5-7. God, what if he bluff with like ace 9 in the 9 place? And I make like a great call here. Here's what I'm thinking about calling you with. Check the flop, check the turn. At which point I was sure a club was going to come and I was going to check raise here on the river. That doesn't look like the club. Wow. You got queen 9 offsuit? Made a queen and are betting that?
Phil going through the range of hands he thinks Dwan could have here.
Ace queen. God, the light's like right in my eye.
Now now we're playing the game. Now I'm going to beat you for 150 in one hand.
He does predict the future. I will give him that.
It's coming.
Well, for now, Phil lost an extra 11-4.
I shouldn't promise. If I take back the promise, it's coming.
346,000, but he's in for 316.
So I can tell you.
Hellmuth is up 26,000. He bought in for 100K twice.
5 dimes.
Mike Baxter is stuck 14K off his $150,000 buy-in. And of course, Alan Cunningham is stuck almost 100,000 after running kings into aces.
Round 5, Dur.
Picking up the action between Tom Dwan and Phil Hellmuth, a common theme this week. Hellmuth has flopped the nuts while Dwan has flopped bottom pair. Dwan checks it to Phil. No slow play from Hellmuth as he bets 5,400 and gets insta-called. Dwan makes 2 pair on the turn to avoid drawing dead. He checks. Hellmuth fires another barrel, this time 17-6. Dwan will make the call. He has 4 outs to make the best hand. And that's not one of them, though that card could save Dwan quite a bit of money. The river has paired the 7, counterfeiting Dwan's 2 pair.
It's 45.
Dwan is checked to Phil, who's bet $45,000. Over 100 grand in the pot now. Dwan seems reluctant to fold his hand here, not sure Phil isn't bluffing. But in the end, he makes the right decision as Hellmuth takes the
Too
pot.
bad you didn't hit whatever the heck you were trying to hit. That's all I can tell you. God dang it all. As much as it made me sick, boys, I had to fold the deuce 7.
1,500.
Oh, yeah.
Which hand? Oh, when I called 4,000?
Yeah. I was in the big line with deuce 7. It was an easy laydown. I didn't even think about it.
Offsuit, I assume?
Yeah?
Suited, I think you can call.
No, I think I'd lay it down.
I mean, normally I'd lay down like 2-6 suited, obviously, but with the added money,
It appears I made a good laydown. He had queens.
it's true.
Could have gotten it all in.
Dwan and Baxter heads up in a raised pot.
6.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if I want to risk 300,000 to win 5, I might have been able to.
Baxter fires the continuation
Good job.
bet with ace high on the
But I'm
flop.
barely winning now. I mean,
Dwan's got a pair of deuces.
Miracles do happen.
He'll call the 6,000. And there's a big trouble card on the turn for Mike Baxter. He's made aces, but Dwan has made aces up.
$10,000.
Dwan just calls, perhaps trapping or perhaps respecting a possible ace-king. Baxter fires 15 into a 41K pot. This has got to smell like a pretty strong value bet to Tom.
raise.
There's it.
He's going to raise, however. Making it $58,000 total. $43,000 more for Mike to call. This pot is up to 114 grand.
It's 43.
No question now that Tom was trapping when he just called on the turn.
I'm gonna call.
Call?
Call, yeah.
Two pair.
Good hand.
Mike makes the call and loses an extra $43,000.
43.
Yep.